Hi, I'm Ron Fletcher, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the evolution of the work on the spine corrector. The spine corrector, many people call it the barrel, which I don't find a warm and friendly word for it. It's more meaningful than that. When Joe Pilates designed this piece, as with many of his pieces, he had a definite reason in mind about why it was designed the way it is, why it's amazing the way it's designed and correctly. And I never like to get far away from the original design. Many people do. Many people have lengthened it and to make it easier to get the curve, whatever. But Joe's Pilates idea with this was to get a high arch, and the arch needed to come from the upper back. When I look at the barrel too, which it evokes a tremendous kind of nostalgia for me, because I see Clara. Clara worked with me so much on the Clara Pilates, who was I think, really the true teacher of the two. Joe was certainly a brilliant man and brilliant visionary, but it was Clara who took the work and said, "Come, I show you what he's talking about." And so she worked with me after Joe was dead. I had many hours with her, and one of the things that we worked on a great deal was the spine corrector. We've recently, the man who makes our equipment at Balanced Body, Ken Endelman, and I have redesigned the spine corrector a bit. So instead of having the handles on there, we have slots now, which I think makes the positioning of the hand much better for what we want to do. And so we call that now the Clara spine corrector. And I so many times wish that Clara were here just for a short time. Of course, I wish she had. People like that should never die anyway, because she knew so much more than anybody realized that she knew about body contrology, which is what Joe called the work originally. Everybody now is doing Pilates, but they don't pay much attention to what contrology is. So the spine corrector, she taught me how to really roll my spine back over there. Many people will just sit down into the thing and roll back over the spine corrector. If the body is young and very flexible, as many dancers are, that will work. But it doesn't work the body correctly and does not put the accent on the right syllable, as far as I'm concerned. Working with Clara, she made it very clear that the stretch that's necessary in the spine to get back over the curve comfortably and to be able to move from that position, that the stretch came from the rib cage up. So she taught me to start on the lip of the barrel, very slowly, little by little, taking a part of my spine back toward the barrel, back toward the curve of the spine corrector, and little by little until my upper back was there, and then to lift the rib cage and lay the upper spine over, and then bring your butt in so that the lordotic curve is there, but it's supported by the lower part of the spine corrector. Very difficult to talk about, but you'll see it later, I'm sure, in the other part of the video, of the DVD. It was just such a brilliant thing that she did. The original work on the spine corrector was also wonderful that Joe devised, and we still teach that also. The leg work, there was a whole program that was there, and it was very good, and I learned that, and it's fine. But with Clara's blessings, I began to do innovations and to create variations on a theme, and I became so interested in the spine corrector, and being a choreographer and a dancer, I began to create on the Spine Corrector, and it's just amazing how many places there were to go that had never been explored before in terms of movement on the Spine Corrector, how much more creative it could be, how much more aesthetics could be brought into it, the aesthetic element could be brought into it in terms of the overall body movement, arms, legs, and the head, and a whole program done on that particular piece. I'm very pleased and very, well, you might say flattered or whatever, that the work that I have created on the Spine Corrector has been recognized as very good work. It's valid. It's good training, good teaching tool for dancers, and so it is now included in the dance program and rehab program at the University of Arizona at Tucson, and where we teach the Spine Corrector work, we teach the towel work and whatnot, but the Spine Corrector work is very popular with dance people and very useful, and it's proven to be a very good thing for them. So that pleases me, and I know it would please Clara especially. How much it would please Joe, something else. But I know Clara would be delighted.